Well, thank you very much for standing in as chief of staff while I was gone. I appreciate that.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, I gotta tell you, as hard as it, thank you, may seem, go ahead. No, go ahead. To believe, I really miss the job once in a while.
Well, you know, if this television thing goes through, you may become a star. You know, Dr. Bob's medical moment. I'd watch.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to do that yet, but whoever does, I think Janice has a very good idea.
Well, if you do it, I think you should push preventative medicine. It was the topic of our convention out in Seattle.
Funny you mentioned that. While you were away, I had a patient that I admitted in advanced stages of prostate cancer, about our age. Man tells me he has never had an examination.
Yeah. Well, what the hell? I'm overdue myself.
Heal thyself, Doctor.
I've had a few things on my mind here lately.
Yeah, I know. It's not going to be easy for you, is it? I mean, I've been marrying Jason, and I've been working here at the hospital.
Could be a long engagement. After all, he moved it down to Washington. He's got to pick up everything, come back here. I'm more concerned about spending...
Hi. Ira, I understand that congratulations are in order.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Excuse me.
What is Jason going to do? Is he going to commute?
No, he's not. He's going to ask Tom for his old job back.
And give up the crime commission? That's a big job to give up.
Yeah, I know, but it's his choice, his decision. Excuse me.
You going to take some time off for a honeymoon?
Oh, I thought about it, just a short one. Oh, thank you.
So when's the big date?
Well, we'll be getting married on December 17th.
Rosanna told me that she wants to have Evan for Thanksgiving. Since Connor's his sister, I think probably she might not have anywhere to go, so I thought about asking her as well. Hey, Hutch. There's some cold cider in the fridge.
That's over there.
Thanks. How you doing, Hutch? Better.
Well, I expect you too at Thanksgiving, and I also expect you the night before.
I'm gonna have to let you know, Em. I've got to think about it.
Did you finish your term paper, Hutch?
No, I didn't finish it. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't even write a word.
Now, come on, don't you let your schoolwork slide like that.
What difference does it make anyway? This is going to be my last semester.
What are you talking about?
Well, Linc only paid up through this term. I'm certainly not taking any money from him, even if he offered it, which I'm sure he won't.
Come on now. Now, lots of students go to school on loans and scholarships, and you're very bright, and I know you could do that.
Damn right. I'll pay for it if it comes to that.
Well, thanks, Cal. But to tell you the truth, school is just not on the top of my priority list right now.
Now, don't you go flushing your whole life down the toilet just because your brother dirties up everything he touches.
Cal. Did you have any luck reaching Woody?
The other winner in my family? Nah, I didn't even try. I don't have anything to say to a man who's been lying to me my whole life.
Hutch, I know how hurt you are. I also know how much you love your father.
Emma, I honestly don't know. I'm afraid of what I might say to him if I met him face to face right now. And as for my so-called mother, you know, I'd really like to know what kind of woman walks out on a baby the day he's born.
All kinds, Hutch. And all kinds stay. They just aren't any easy answers. I mean, so many people do horrible things out of what they think is love. I know I have.
Come on, Emma. I cannot see you ever being that cruel.
I don't know what happened between your mother and Woody. I do know they were very young when she left him, and I know it must have hurt him a great deal. I also know he took care of you all by himself. And you can't throw away all those years of all that loving and caring.
Hello, Emma. Hello, Cal.
Hey, Woodrow.
Hello, son.
Would you like some coffee, Woody?
No, thanks, Emma.
Well, take your coat off.
Emma?
Put yourself at home here.
Remember I told you that I wanted to show you what George had in mind for that field up there at North End?
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, now's a good time. Might go on out there.
Sure. Let's go. Okay, take your coat off. Make yourself at home. See you a little bit later, Hutch.
Okay. See you later.
See you, Woodrow.
You came here to talk. I think it's a little late, don't you?
Well, I figured as soon as I got Mary's message that it was urgent that you'd found out.
About my surprise? About my big surprise, Dad? Hello, Mom? Well, goodbye, Dad. I got work to do.
Now, Hutch, listen, Mary promised me that she would let me know before she told you so that you and I could talk this
Well,
out.
that's real decent of you, Dad. Thanks. But Mary didn't tell me. My loving brother told me.
Linc? Well, how would Linc even know?
It's a long story, Dad, and I don't feel like telling it.
Look, now, I'm not going to defend what happened. I loved Mary, and she destroyed me when she left me. That's why there hasn't been anybody in my life that I've loved since then, except you. Now, the only thing that I've felt kept me going through all these years, the only accomplishment that I could be proud of was my 2 sons. And as for Mary, I didn't want to hold her back, and I didn't want to hurt you, and I just felt that the easiest thing to do was if you just thought she was dead. Now, I know now that was stupid and it was wrong.
Easier for me, Dad, or easier for you? I've heard enough.
That looks good. Sounds like everything's in order.
Wait. Did I hear my lovely wife say she's through with business?
Yes, you did.
Ah.
Just give Holden those files. He should be able to handle it. I will as soon as I see him.
I don't think he'll be in this morning. He called. Aaron's running a fever, nothing serious, but he's going to be working out of the house today.
Oh, Connor, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you. Damien had Big Max, my horse, moved from Lucinda's into Cal's stables permanently, so I thought maybe we could go for a ride one day. Maybe this week?
I don't think so. Thanks.
Connor, listen, I know my grandfather is very proud, very stubborn, but I see the look in his eyes every time your name is mentioned. He still cares about you very much.
Listen, Evan, thanks for keeping Linc away from the Kingsley Malta account. Can't believe the guy still shows up for work.
Well, he's a real jerk, Damien. It just goes with the territory.
Guess who I found in the hall?
Emily.
Emily, I'm glad to see you, but you didn't have to come in today.
Oh, yes, I did. And I'm ready to get down to business, but first of all, I hate to ask. Has Linc shown up today?
No, he hasn't. And I don't think he'll be in.
There's no sign of the murder weapon so far. Conduct a thorough search of the entire area. Whoever killed him could have tossed the gun somewhere in the motel or in the surrounding area. From the looks of this place, somebody has to have heard something. Question everybody on the staff and get the names and addresses of all of the guests that were registered here last night.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Joel, I think it's time somebody took Mrs. Lafferty home.
Yeah.
I tried to call Lincoln all morning at his office, and they kept saying he wasn't in. They were treating him so horribly.
Well, who is they, Mrs. Lafferty?
All of them. That awful Connor, her conceited little brother. Cal Strickland, too. They hated him. And I said I didn't think he was good enough for them, and now I can't.
Annie, why don't you take her home? All right, and stay with her until you can reach one of her relatives or friends. Okay?
Come on, Mrs. Lafferty. It's time to take you home now.
Thank you. Caleb, I know Linc was pretty close to you and your family. Did he have any enemies you're aware of?
Well, lately just about everybody who knew him had good reason to hate his guts. You got something, Murphy?
Maybe, Chief. We found a pair of black gloves. Women's gloves.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.